Hi there, YouTube. The webcam I got is broke. Fuck that. Skepticism. Once you go down the path of skepticism, there is no turning back. I mean, if you have faith, religious faith, and you start asking questions and you don't get, how should I put it, satisfying answers to these questions, you are beginning to get more skeptical. You don't go back to believing. And for most people I've talked with that deconverted, and myself included, the more questions I asked and the more skeptical I got, the less answers I got, the more the road of skepticism seemed like a one-way path. I had a discussion the other day with a friend about skepticism and about faith, and the end of the discussion was that we actually agreed on that you cannot choose faith. You cannot choose to believe something if it's not substantiated with proof, evidence, or logic and really good arguments. And that means that when the Christian fundies tell you that you have to choose God, it's bullshit. You cannot choose God. Once you have reached the point of skepticism, it's impossible to turn back. There is no going back. Once an atheist, always an atheist. It's not quite true, this, but almost. It all depends on how you were raised also, because if you were raised without being a skeptic person, without being allowed to ask questions from the authorities, you could be in danger of, even if your parents are atheists, you could be in danger of seeking a higher meaning and finding it via, I don't know, Scientology or some other stupid cult, or maybe even Christianity. It is important to raise your children to ask questions. It is important to raise your children not to trust authorities without question, any kind of authorities. And it seems to me that the more intelligent you are, no matter how much of a fundy you are raised as, the more intelligent you are, you start asking questions. Because that is one of intelligence trademarks, is skepticism, is asking questions. And once you start down that path, there's no way back. You cannot regain your child innocence. You cannot regain the faith and belief in Santa Claus again. And the same goes for all religions. And with this, it's kind of short, but with this I just want to say peace and don't panic, even to you skeptics out there or you who are asking questions about your faith.